Right guys, I thought I would do a really impromptu Q&A. So I've just asked for questions. Well, I asked like 2 hours ago and I've been procrastinating filming this video since. So it is now a delightful 8:59 p.m. I am here in my pajamas, pretty much got no makeup left on my face at this point. I just dyed my brows, but you're gonna have to wait for that because that will be a video. So yeah, let's get answering questions. If you ever want to be involved in a Q&A, sorry that I'm touching my hair, I don't know what I've just done to it, but it's really bugging me. Yeah, if you ever want to be involved in a Q&A, I will leave my Twitter account down below. I always ask on Twitter. It's just the easiest place to ask for questions. So let's jump into it. Also, I've got 19 minutes until my food comes because I literally have no food in the house. I tried eating a soup earlier, it was bloody minging. I was meant to get Heinz tomato and I got Heinz tomato and basil soup and I don't like basil. I'm really hungry and I have like no other food in the house. So I just ordered some noodles from a Chinese. Healthy. Yeah, let's get answering these questions. So the first question is from M and she says, if your 5-year-old self suddenly found themselves inhabiting your current body, what would your 5-year-old self do first? I don't remember being 5 at all, but I would probably go and locate the closest Barbie and also maybe strangle Nelly out of love, like pure love. You know that fish girl on Finding Nemo who shakes the fish so hard that it dies? I think potentially I could have done that with Nelson if I was a 5-year-old in my body, because I wouldn't realise how strong I am now because I'm so strong. Yeah. What song reminds you of yourself? This is a really good question. I've never been asked this and I do have a specific one and it's called She Used to Be Mine by Sarah Bareilles. I never know how to pronounce her name, but she wrote that song, I'm pretty sure, for the musical called Waitress. I don't actually know what the song is about, but the gist that I get from it is she's talking about her old self and she's like, I used to be so good and now I'm not, and it's like she used to be mine, like I want to be like that again. That's how I feel sometimes. I feel really disconnected from my old personality, like the person I used to be, and I would just love to get that back. I'm so much of an introvert now and I didn't actually used to be. I've always semi-been an introvert but not as badly as I am now, and I would just like to get my like semi-sociable self back. Do you see yourself going into the West End in the near future? I think you'd be amazing. Thank you, Danny. I would love to. That is something that I would absolutely love to do. I've always wanted to be in Les Mis like since I was like 13. I don't know the exact age where I discovered Les Mis, so I always say like 10, 13, 7. Because I don't actually know when I discovered it, but I think I was around the 13 mark. But yeah, since I discovered it, I've always wanted to be in it. I would happily play Fantine, Eponine and Cosette. I would love to do like a week of each that just carried on for like a year. That would be so fun. But yeah, I would love to be in the West End. I'm actually finding a singing and acting coach in the new year, and part of my whole fitness journey right now is to lose the weight that I've just put on by eating crap all day long. But also it's to get fitness and get stamina for if I ever do audition for the West End, I could end up in a show that's really dancey and I wouldn't want to be like super duper unfit. So yeah. In your opinion, what is the worst part about identifying as a girl? Like, I hate all of the beauty standards to look a certain way and act a certain way, and I'd be interested in what you think about these things. I do get that, like I don't like the beauty standards, but also I will happily just roam about with greasy hair and no makeup. That doesn't bother me that much. I'm not high maintenance in that kind of way. Like, most days of the week I just spend with no makeup on. It doesn't bother me. And I'll only put it on if like I really, really want to. The thing that annoys me the most is some men who think just because you're a girl you automatically want to have sex with them, and it's like, no honey, I've got a little thing called standards. But also men just like come on to you so much and like expect you to automatically want to be with them, and it's like, no, that's not how it works. I don't understand that at all. Oh my god, this one got so many favourites and I don't think I can properly answer it because I don't want to get sued. But I'm gonna read it out anyway. It's, who is the nicest YouTuber you've ever met? One that you aren't friends with. Oh, I didn't see that bit. and who's been the rudest? Okay, so the rudest I'm not gonna name, but someone basically the very first time I met them told me that they'd heard that editing at night makes you put on weight and I should really consider not editing at night, and then gave me a look like, So she was basically saying that I'm fat, and this is quite a popular YouTuber, like, yeah. I just have had no respect for them since that. They made me feel like shit. The nicest YouTuber who I'm not friends with, probably Ricky Dillon. I bumped into Ricky Dillon at a Summer in the City party. I was stood with Alexa Losi and she like brought him over and introduced him, and he was so sweet, like so nice, gave me a hug, introduced himself. He was just really, really sweet, so I would say him. Have you ever dated someone who watches your videos? If so, what was the experience like? Yes, I have. I don't like it. I always ask people who I'm like talking to if they can please not watch my videos. My battery is flashing, let's change it. Hello?
Hello, Gabriella.
Hi. Oh, hi. That was my delivery driver telling me that someone's picked up my food and delivered it to someone else. So he's got to wait at the restaurant now for another 16 minutes, but that's okay because we have got 16 more minutes. Anyways, I always ask people if they can not watch my videos because I hate it. And like if I talk to somebody on Tinder, which I don't do very often, because I find the whole Tinder thing, I personally find it really cringy. And I find it awkward because they're like, oh, what do you do? And then it's like, oh, you have to tell them that you do YouTube, and I hate that. So I always try and like make something up at first that I'm not actually a YouTuber. I think it just says entertainer on my thing. But yeah, I don't like when people watch my videos. It makes me feel so awkward, and I don't think it's fair because if they watch my vlogs, they're like seeing what I get up to in a day and they're learning about me. And it's really not fair for them to learn about me if I have no way to learn about them other than to talk to them. Does that make sense? So yeah, I don't like it when people watch my videos. My friend's just been on a date and she's just got back and she says it's gone really well, and I'm really excited to hear about it. How long do you think you would survive in the jungle, and who would you want as your campmates? So I'm assuming they mean the I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here jungle. I think I would do a lot better than people would think. So I am so squeamish. If I see the tiniest spider, I literally can't be in the same room as it until it's been removed. So I know I would be super squeamish, but I think if I was put in that scenario, I would definitely be a lot stronger than people would think. So hopefully I would last until the end, but that depends on like if the public want to vote you in or not. But I think I could last until the end. And as for campmates, I would want Harry Styles, obviously, Selena Gomez, Julie Andrews. Oh, can you imagine Julie Andrews on I'm a Celeb? That'd be amazing. Nina Dobrev, Anne Hathaway, any more guys? David Beckham. Yeah, I would want them. When was the last time you shaved your legs? About 2 weeks ago. They're actually like a bush right now. What's the main things that attract you to guys and girls differently? Like, are you more attracted to personality in guys and looks in girls, for example? Love you, keep doing you, you're amazing, and Nelly is the best. Love you too. And I always see your tweets and you're so nice, so thank you. So in guys, I go through massive phases. Sometimes I'll really like guys, and then sometimes I'll really like girls. And a lot of bisexual people have told me that as well when I've mentioned it before, that they're the exact same. So in guys, I love the fact that normally a guy would be taller than me because I am quite short. I'm 5'3", so normally a guy is taller than me, and they just make me feel safe. Like if a guy has the arm around me and stuff, I feel really safe. I feel like, this is nice. Whereas with a girl, I don't get that feeling. So I like that feeling with guys. Girls, I would say I'm more attracted to the way a girl looks over a guy. Like I would see a girl and be like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. But I would see a guy and be like, meh. But I think I connect more to guys with talking to them. Like I feel like I get a stronger connection than I do with girls. And I don't know why, but yeah. There you go. Are you still feeling broody or has it calmed down? I am feeling very broody. It's weird because when I see a baby that's someone else's, I'm not like, oh my god, so cute. I'm like, meh. Like amazing, you had a baby, but meh. Doesn't really bother me. But I am super duper duper broody at the minute because one of my friends is having a baby and it's making me so broody. I can't get over how broody I am. I know when I meet the babies, I will just be like, can I take you home? Like, I don't know, it actually makes me want to cry at how broody it actually makes me. If you could be in a YouTuber version of High School Musical 4, who would you be and why? Who would you cast as other YouTubers too? So I would be Sharpay, definitely Sharpay. You would think I would be Gabriella, but no. I always like to be not the nice character in a show. I just think the nice character is boring. Like, I would so much prefer to be like Elsa than Anna. I know they're both nice people, but Elsa's got more to her, if you know what I mean. So I would like to be Sharpay. I would cast Troye Sivan as Lucas, who would be great. I would cast this is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Oh my god, my noodles just turned up. If you were wrongfully convicted of murder, how would you convince people that you're actually innocent and not just pretending? This is a genuine fear of mine, so please give me tips. Oh my god, I have no idea. How? I would just ask what the proof is and be like, there's no proof. Great plea. Oh my god, is this a mukbang? This is so good. Be right back, I just need a minute alone with my noodles. I've been thinking about that question while I've just been eating my noodles, and I genuinely don't have an answer for that. How the hell would you convince someone that you're not a murderer if you've been put in prison for it? Like, how? I'm sure there's a lot of people in prison wondering the same thing as we speak. What would you guys do? Let me know in the comments. Do you plan on getting any more cosmetic surgeries? Love you. Love you too. No, I don't plan on it. I really don't want any more at all. I might have to have something done to my boobs because I had an issue with one of them again, but that all depends on like in 6 months to a year's time about how I feel about my boobs. Haven't explained this in a vlog. Maybe I'll explain it somewhere in Vlogmas, but yeah. I don't want any more. Like, I will avoid having them if I possibly can. I do not want any more operations. Are you in a relationship? No, I'm not. I'm single right now. What's your Tinder bio? Oh god. My Tinder bio is literally pizza. Woohoo! Referencing Vampire Diaries, if you were a vampire, would you be like Stefan in the first series and try to be nice? Or turn off your humanity and go wild? I feel like it's only fair to go wild. I would go crazy. If I was a vampire, I'd be like, goodbye humanity, goodbye anxiety, goodbye depression, let's go and eat some people. What actually happened with you and Zoe? Good question. Nothing has actually happened with me and Zoe. I feel like friendships just drift apart sometimes, and that's what happened. Like, obviously I did my honesty video, there was some bits that went on there, and then we made friends again and we're still friends. Like, we'll still text each other occasionally and we'll tweet each other and stuff, but friendships just grow apart sometimes. That's just what happens. Our lives are very different. Obviously I would love to see her and I would love to catch up, that would be nice, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Do you know what I mean? It's not like there's anything bad between us. We are still friends, we just don't talk a lot or see each other. Surely you all have like people in your life who are like that. It's a shame because we were so close, but everybody's life changes. People grow, people change. Oh, a bit of fuzz in the air. That's just what happens. So yeah, I'm gonna end on that note. Let me know if you enjoyed this video in the comments. It's super impromptu. What time is it now? It is 9:30 p.m. Yes, that is Selena Gomez. I'm gonna go and eat my noodles and enjoy them because I'm so hungry. I've got to the point where I feel a bit like delirious because I'm so hungry. So yeah, I'm gonna go and eat them and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and to check out my vlog channel because I'm doing Vlogmas. I'll leave it in a link below and I will see you in my next video. Bye!